The wrestling world is buzzing, and we are breaking it all down right now. First up, the heated confrontation involving CM Punk has taken another turn, as the individual who had their phone swatted away at the MGM Grand is now publicly demanding an apology. Despite video evidence showing the fan ignoring clear requests to stop filming, this person is insisting on a handshake and an apology while claiming they have no intention of pursuing legal action.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Beyond the headlines, we are looking at the major scheduling shift for TNA Wrestling and Qatar Pro Wrestling. Their highly anticipated SuperSlam event in Doha has officially been pushed from May 1st to October 24th due to the ongoing conflict in the region. We have the latest details on how this move will impact the global wrestling calendar as promoters scramble to lock in the new date for the fans in Qatar. The action does not stop there because New Japan Pro Wrestling just dropped a massive card for Wrestling Redzone this April 25th. You are looking at a stacked lineup featuring the Knockout Bros defending their ILG tag team titles against Bishamon, plus a high-stakes clash between the Unbound Co. and TMDK. The stakes have never been higher for these athletes, and we are breaking down every matchup that could change the future of the promotion. Finally, we are diving into the behind-the-scenes chaos from WrestleMania 42, where Danhausen's segment turned into an unexpected hit, thanks to real-time input from stars like John Cena and The Miz. Plus, we are tracking the troubling reports of multiple fan altercations at the company hotel that have left the locker room on high alert. If you want to stay ahead of all the breaking news in the wrestling industry, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. Ever wonder what happens when the lines between being a fan and becoming a professional stalker completely blur? We are talking about the recent CM Punk incident at the MGM Grand, where a fan had his camera smacked right out of his hand. And frankly, the aftermath is just as bizarre as the slap itself. The fan in question went running to TMZ to play the victim, demanding an apology from Punk. And honestly, the footage he released only makes him look worse. You can see Bailey clearly putting her hand up, asking for privacy, and telling these people to go away. Yet this guy keeps his phone glued to her face like he is entitled to every waking second of her life. It is the classic case of someone lacking any sense of social boundaries, yet somehow convinced that their desire for a viral clip outweighs another person's basic right to be left alone. While I am not here to advocate for physical outbursts, it is genuinely difficult to drum up any sympathy for someone who willfully ignores a direct request to stop filming. We are living in an era where respect and personal space seem to be hitting an all-time low, and this guy is just the latest poster child for that decline. He says he does not want to sue. He just wants an apology and a handshake. But why should someone apologize when they were pushed to their breaking point by someone else's complete lack of manners? It really makes you wonder. At what point do we start holding fans accountable for their harassment instead of just labeling them as victims? Let me know your take in the comments below, and if you think the culture of filming every single celebrity interaction has gone too far, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more industry breakdowns. At the end of the day, maybe it is time we all learned that just because you have a camera in your pocket does not mean you have a right to everything you see. Ever wondered what really happens when a wrestling legend hits a breaking point? Welcome back to the pulse of pro wrestling news. Today, we're diving into the aftermath of a heated WrestleMania 42 incident involving CM Punk, some major scheduling shifts in the international scene, and the chaotic story behind one of the show's most unexpected segments. First up, let's talk about CM Punk. If you saw the footage of him knocking a fan's phone away during that infamous WrestleMania weekend, you might have expected a legal firestorm. Well, think again. The fan in question has come forward, and surprisingly, he's not looking for a payout. He just wants an apology. With security handling the fallout immediately, this likely won't see a courtroom, but it leaves us wondering. In an era of constant phone cameras, where do we draw the line between fan access and a performer's personal space? Shifting gears to the international scene, the landscape is changing for TNA and Qatar Pro Wrestling. Their massive SuperSlam event in Doha, originally slated for May 1st, has been pushed back to October 24th due to regional conflicts. It's a smart move to prioritize safety, and fans in Qatar will have a longer wait for the action, but it's undoubtedly the right call. Meanwhile, New Japan Pro Wrestling is keeping the pedal to the metal with a stacked card for Wrestling Redzone this April 25th. We are talking high-stakes gold on the line, including the Knockout Bros defending those ILG tag team titles against the powerhouse duo of Bishamon. It's a card that proves NJPW continues to be the gold standard for pure, athletic wrestling. Now, here's a story that highlights the magic of improvisation. Danhausen's segment at WrestleMania 42 wasn't supposed to be anything more than a walk-on. But thanks to some backstage alchemy from The Miz, and even a cameo of inspiration from John Cena, that simple entrance blossomed into a full-blown chaotic production. It goes to show that in wrestling, the best moments are often the ones that happen when you stop following the script. On the talent side, CJ Perry has been vocal about Rusev's performance in that grueling IC title ladder match. She's calling it a career-defining moment, and honestly, she's right. Rusev showed a level of risk-taking we rarely see. With Penta holding onto the belt, the question now is, should Rusev be pushed straight into the main event scene? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Finally, the gears of the machine keep turning with fresh results from Raw and a packed lineup waiting for us tonight on NXT. There is never a slow week in this business, is there? Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our next deep dive. And remember, in the world of wrestling, the story is always evolving. Stay tuned. Think the life of a WWE superstar is all glam and glory. Think again. Just hours after the adrenaline-fueled chaos of WrestleMania 42, a shocking new video has surfaced that peels back the curtain on the ugly side of fan obsession. Picture this. It is early Monday morning outside the MGM Grand, and CM Punk is caught on camera in a heated confrontation, swatting a phone right out of a fan's hand. But before you call him out for his temper, you need to see what actually led to that moment. This wasn't just some random outburst. It was a clear-cut case of professional athletes drawing a line in the sand. The newly released footage shows the fan encroaching on a deeply private moment between Bayley and AJ Lee. You can actually see Bayley physically shoving the camera away, trying to protect their space, yet the fan keeps pushing. That is when CM Punk steps in, and honestly, the internet reaction has been surprisingly unified. People are slamming this behavior as disgusting and triggering, and even the critics who aren't usually in Punk's corner are admitting he was 100% in the right here. It is a harsh reminder that at the end of the day, these performers are human beings, not characters in a game meant for your entertainment. Even on Monday Night RAW, the tension was palpable, serving as a subtle nod to the reality these stars face when the cameras stop rolling. So, where do we draw the line between being a superfan and being a complete nuisance? Let us know your take in the comments below. Does the fame justify the intrusion, or is it time for fans to learn some basic boundaries? If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more real talk on the wrestling world, because at the end of the day, even icons deserve to walk home in peace. You might think the squared circle is the only place where things get heated, but this year's WrestleMania 42 weekend proved that the real chaos often spills out long after the bell rings. Reports are flooding in from the official WWE hotel, where multiple unsavory altercations between fans and superstars, including the polarizing CM Punk, have turned a celebratory weekend into a PR headache. It is honestly baffling how some people lose all sense of boundaries the moment they see a familiar face, turning a casual hotel encounter into a confrontation. Whether it is a perceived lack of privacy or just fans overstepping the line, these incidents serve as a stark reminder that even our favorite larger-than-life athletes are human beings who deserve their personal space. It really begs the question, where do we draw the line between being a passionate fan and being an intrusive nuisance? These professionals are in the middle of the most grueling work week of their entire year. The last thing they need is to be cornered while trying to catch some sleep. We want to know your take on this. Are fans becoming too aggressive, or is this just an unfortunate reality of the modern celebrity culture? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button if you want to see more behind-the-scenes updates, and keep it locked here for further developments on this story. Remember, being a true fan is about respect, not just access.